Hello and welcome to your weekly energies for the week of the 16th through the 22nd of September. I hope that you're doing well. This is going to be a very interesting week, very jam-packed with events, beginning with what we all are hearing about, which is the main event with the full moon in Pisces being a partial lunar eclipse. What happens with this moon, it's considered a supermoon, first of all, because of its proximity to the earth. You're going to be able to see it really, really big in the sky. Also, it's going to be really felt very strongly, the closest it is to the earth. It has the energy and the power of 3 times a full moon. With this eclipse, we have been working on this manifestation. We've been working on something since March when the moon was new in the sign of Pisces, and now we're going to be able to see the coming to fruition of that manifestation. We also have a lot of oppositions this week: Saturn and Neptune, the sun and the moon, and this will bring intense conversations whenever we have oppositions, is those energies of those planets coming face to face. We also have a conversation with Mercury and Neptune. Very good time for manifestation because Neptune is the planet that rules Pisces, which is very dreamy, and it goes into this fantasy and visualization and dreaming big. And then Mercury is having a conversation, bringing these manifestations along, speaking them to the universe. Now, in the themes for the week, we have a lot of truth being told. Why? Because there are a lot of suppressed emotions, and it's almost like a volcano that can't hold it in anymore, and it has to erupt. Wherever there's been some sort of imbalance, that's where we want to come in and speak our truth. Now, we also have the card of North Node here, which is very interesting to me because we have this eclipse in Pisces, and even though Pisces is not yet in its nodal axis, it's not North Node just yet, it is in the mathematical degrees that are considered for an eclipse. So this is going to bring about a preview of what's going to be the energy that we're going to be moving into, with Pisces as the North Node and Virgo as the South Node. There is this sense of having this sort of calling and really wanting to be in this place of accomplishment and success. But it's all depending on how we are feeling on the inside, because Pisces deals with the subconscious and our spiritual side. It's bringing something to the forefront that is wrapping something up for us in this aspect of our life calling and our sense of accomplishment. But with this, we need to look at where Pisces is in our birth chart. In whichever house it is, there's something here that is signaling an ending that is going to be very gradual because it is a partial lunar eclipse. We have the card of Third Eye, and this is speaking on connecting to our intuition, the wisdom that comes from that, and really seeing clearly. And when your intuition is telling you something is there, please do not ignore. This is your inner truth, and we were speaking about truth in the beginning of the theme. So really listen to yourself. Stop ignoring yourself. You have that. If something doesn't feel good, if you're doubting it, then it's probably not, okay? To finish off, we have time off, and this is the sense of feeling overworked. You're going to be feeling drained, probably with this very intense lunar energy, and mentally exhaustion and that feeling of disconnection. That's why I feel like Spirit is really wanting us to connect to our inner guidance and our intuition even more strongly than before. Because there is some sort of deception happening around, there is something that looks like it's real or it looks authentic, but it's an illusion, okay? It is masked emotions, it's hidden truths, it's illusion, deception, and something is going to change. The veil is going to be lifted from our eyes, and we're going to be able to see something for what it truly is. Are we prepared to forgive? Okay, we have the card of forgiveness, and this talks about being at peace with oneself, being at peace with the situation, being at peace with somebody else, and being able to forgive, being able to reconcile, being able to let go of, not hold on to resentment. As we move into the tarot, we have the Strength card and the Justice card to begin with. Leo and Libra energy right here. Something is coming into the forefront that we have to really face. Our biggest fear, we have to take control of our emotions, of our life, temper something out, balance something out. Justice card shows up. There is something that has been wrong that needs to be made right. And it could have been a situation with the Eight of Swords, which has led to a lot of overthinking and going around in your head about it and making you feel like there's nothing you could do, there's no way out, and it couldn't be further from the truth. This is the mind games that sometimes we play on ourselves and our ego plays on ourselves. And with this Eight of Swords and the Justice card, there might be a situation here that makes you feel helpless. Something legal, maybe something that has to do with contracts. I feel like this week is going to be a really good week to make something official. These conversations that I was talking about, they're going to give you a clear timeline of what it's going to be for the remaining of this year, 2024. Now we have the Four of Wands, which talks about celebration. It talks about the foundation of your home, happy news in your home. Also, it could be leading up to your manifestations coming to reality here, with having to do with your family, children, your marriage. Really important celebrations as well. We are heading into Libra season on the 22nd, and this is going to bring about the solstice. And also, it's a really good time to do any sort of ritual for this sense of newness and new beginnings. But it's a time of harvest, is what I'm trying to say. It's a time to see and take account of how far we've come and really feel proud. Like this King of Wands right here is very decisive. It's about having a clear view, a clear vision, and making it happen, stepping up, being the leader, and not giving up on that, standing your ground and going after things with passion, because it's something that is called you. It's something that really motivates you to keep going. At the bottom of the deck, and this is the theme for the week, we have the Three of Swords, but we also have the Two of Cups. So a lot of highlighting relationships, close relationships. This doesn't have to be romantic, but there could be things that are being said of that, or that had happened in the past that were unfair, that are happening right now, that have caused hurt and difficulty in relationships. And the conversations that I am talking about and that Spirit is coming through and encouraging, and all the planets are aligning for this, are not the easiest conversations to have, but they will bring a sense of clarity again and you will know what to do if you want to keep on forgiving and giving it a try, or if you want to end things and whatever you've been giving a chance to, put an end to it and start anew. Picked a couple of cards here from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and it's beautiful cards of thriving and opportunity. And I feel like that is the message. There is a lot of opportunities here for you to thrive in the next 3 months, to really, rise above the challenges like this. Whenever I see a giraffe in the readings, I feel like you want to look at things from a higher perspective and not seeing something as a race, but more, or a sprint, but more of looking at things in the long term. Because whatever you sign on to do now, these opportunities that are showing up are going to be something that is going to bring this success long term, and the sense of accomplishment and fulfillment in the long term. In love, I wanted to pick some cards for love, and what I'm getting is pay attention to the red flags, okay? There are some signs that are trying to caution you. There could be somebody wearing a false mask here in a relationship. There could be somebody that you're needing to get to know better. But there's something definitely cautioning you. Something is not necessarily right, okay? This is why things need to be cleared up. Now we have forgiving and learning, and this is about forgiving our parents and letting go of the past. And as we release our past, period, we have this opportunity to have great healing and to open up to new possibilities, okay? Now, with that comes the healing family issues. This is where we need to look at the relationship that our parents have taught us, what they've taught us about love, and if there's anything there that we felt that has been detrimental to us in a sense and has really left an imprint in the way that we look at love. This is a great time to forgive and to release and practice that letting go and surrender. Okay, so I hope that this reading serves you and that you have a wonderful week. Take advantage of this energy. Leave me comments below. Like and share this with somebody that you know will love this kind of stuff. I love you all. Sending you fearless light and love. Take good care, and I'll see you soon.